Would you like 5 steps that you could do today to make ADHD parenting easier? Who doesn't, right? Welcome back, guys. My name is Danielle Kelly. I'm a parent coach, and I help parents of newly diagnosed children with ADHD make sense of it all and get their lives back through the patience and understanding that we so desperately need. Today, we're going to cover 5 steps, like I said, that you can do today to make this journey a little bit easier. So if you have a full speed tornado at home and you want to get involved, grab your coffee or, let's be real, your wine, and let's get in to today's topic. First up is routine. And I know that those of you who have followed me for any amount of time might be rolling your eyes. But if you've done it, you probably noticed that your lives are a little bit easier. That's because studies have shown that even though our kids are an unpredictable hurricane, they thrive and strive in predictability. It's crazy, right? But their brains are constantly looking for a roadmap of what do I do next? And if they have a laid out plan of what that is, you are much more likely to get cooperation and a whole lot less tantrums. And baby, we all need less tantrums, right? So what do? Breakfast at 8, playtime at 9, nap at 1, and so on and so on. You get the picture. And I know you're like, I cannot deal with my day being structured like that because most of us have ADHD as well. But this is for the benefit of both of you. If you have a visual calendar, a visual schedule where they can go and see what time is it and what am I supposed to be doing right now, you might find them doing a lot of things without your help. And I know that's one area that we all struggle in, is getting our children with ADHD to be a little bit more independent. So you might find this benefits everything. Next up is breaking it down. Literally, the instructions, not our mental health. So instead of saying vague topics like clean your room, we're going to say first, make your bed, second, pick up your toys. And you may find that you're good with 2 instructions, because if you start laying on more than one, their brains do not have the sense of organization of time or materials, and they have a hard time following instructions. And I know they use that as an excuse, but it's actually an executive function hijack. So if you lay on 5 instructions, we're probably not going to make it that far. So lay out the first 2 tasks step by step, the big ones, the one that you actually want done today, and see if they can accomplish those. And if they do, praise that. And if they seem to struggle, maybe you can give a little assistance and back out slowly until they can get it done on their own. It's a win-win. It's going to give you more of your time back, and it's going to give them that accountability that they really crave. So step 2, break it down. Next up, number 3 is positive reinforcement. And I know this is not how some parents parent. This is definitely not how I was parented. So it is not my first instinct or reaction on how to parent. But your child with ADHD's brain thrives on dopamine. So you might have found by now on your journey that they don't respond to standard disciplinary tactics. What do? You flip it around and positive reinforce. You reinforce what you want. And you can use the ADHD hyperfocus that I know you found by now that your child has for something that they really want to get more of what you want. For instance, you could have a marble jar, and every time they do something that you have asked them to do or something that you want them to do without you asking, put a marble in the jar. When the jar is filled, they get the reward. For me and my son, I think it will always be $10 to spend on tablet games, Roblox, Minecraft, Fortnite, whatever. That's what it drives him. So if the jar is filled, he gets the reward. Everybody wins. It is a win-win. But it's not just a bribery skill. I'm an old-fashioned Southern gal. We call it bribery instead of positive reinforcement. It's not just that. It's like I said, that's how their brains work. That is how you are going to find your groove with them to get them to cooperate. A lot less tantrums, a lot less meltdowns for them and for us, and everybody wins in cooperation. Step number 4 is physical activity. And this might sound like a no-brainer, but I've actually worked with many clients who don't do this. Like, they come to me and they're like, Danielle, my child is still so wound up at 9 o'clock at night. What do I do? And I always ask, do you have a good chunk of physical activity scheduled in your child's day? And they're like, what? Yeah, girl, we got to get the wiggles out. So maybe after homework and before dinner, like that's our schedule in my household, we go outside, we run, we play tag, we jump on the trampoline, we ride bikes, we play baseball, we throw frisbee, we do whatever we gotta do to get that extra energy out. And I can tell you firsthand that it works, because even before I knew I was dealing with a child with ADHD, my son's pediatrician always asked me how he slept. And I was like, why does he keep asking me that? He's asleep by 8 or 8:30 every night. And so finally I asked him, I was like, what's up, dude? And he said, well, children with ADHD typically struggle with sleep. He said, but if you have an active routine, that's probably helping. So this is not just a let them get their wiggles out so they don't drive you crazy. This could also possibly solve your sleep issues that you didn't even realize were correlated. Last up is practicing self-care and making it a priority. And again, any of you out there who are rolling your eyes, I need you to understand that you have been given a unique and challenging task. You have this beautiful child in front of you that takes all of your energy and needs all of the best of you. You cannot offer that if you are not prioritizing some small chunk for yourself to replenish. So, bubble bath, eating chocolate, locked in a closet, whatever you have to do, get your time in. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And I always thought that was a load of BS until the universe gifted me my child with ADHD. And now I'm like, yeah, I get that. I do. I get that a lot. You cannot do it all, and you definitely cannot do it all stressed to the max and on the edge of a breakdown. So take care of you, scream in a pillow, call in reinforcement from grandma or a co-parent. Do whatever you have to do to get this back to baseline. And there you have it. 5 easy steps that you can do, that you can take today to work on getting your life back. If any of this resonated with you, please let me know, like and subscribe. If you have any tips for me, drop them in the comments. I am not just a parent coach. I am also an ADHD parent with you on this wild, wild ride. If you would like more information, again, like and subscribe. I have 6 years of training in positive, mindful, conscious, and behavioral parent therapy training. Yes, girl, all the trainings. And on this channel, I share it all with you because ADHD parenting is a unique, albeit challenging journey, and we need all the help we can get. If you've heard enough and you're ready to start your journey and get your life back, my calendar is always in the description and bio. I would love to help you one-on-one create a plan for you and yours so that you can get your sanity back. Until next time, good luck getting a little zen today.